Okay, today we're going to review a free response question. The question can be found on the College Board website. So here's one from 2013 AP Computer Science free response question. Okay, we're going to take a look at the question first. So here is the public class music downloads, and there is a private list, array list instance variable there. And if you scroll down to the actual question, there's a few paragraph descriptions. And you scroll further down, here is the complete description of what's required of you. So basically, here is a method that returns a download the info object, and the method name is called get download the info. Okay. And it takes one argument, the title, which is a string. And this method returns a reference to the download the info object if the title matches, right? Okay, then if you scroll up, you can see this get download info is inside the music download class, and the music download class has a private instant variable called download list, which is an array list. And in the constructor, this download list is instantiated to be an empty list. And here is the get download info method. Now let's get to open our editor, and we're gonna work on this problem. So remember, the download class, the music downloads class, has a instant variable called download list, which is a list. So we just need to look into every item in the list and see if the title matches the argument that we passed in. So we're going to use the traditional for loop. Inside the for loop, there's the three parts, right? You remember we have to we use the index I, which is an integer. We set it to 0, initialize to 0, and the second part is the criteria for continuing the loop. Basically, that is that if the index is less than or smaller than the number of items in the list, and then we'll continue to loop, right? And the third part of this for loop syntax is that we increment I. So inside the loop, we basically get the object at index I. So how do we get the object? So remember, the download list instance variable is a array list. Basically, then you can use the get methods to return the object at index I, and by passing in the index I. And now we have this download info object. So how do we compare the title? How do we know if the title matches the title of this particular download info object? Now we need to go back to the question and to see how do we get the download, right? So the download, how get the title, sorry. The download info has a method called get title. So that's how we are gonna be able to get the title. So we call this get title method on the object, and then because it returns a string, then we can call the equals method on the string by passing in the title. And if it equals, now we know we found the object we're looking for. Then we're just basically going to return the object. And if after we finish the loop, like we couldn't find the object we're looking for, then we're going to return null. And that's it. That's the answer. That's the solution to the question. It's about like 5-6 lines of code. And I will see you next time.